welcome back to Inca. It's that special time of the night when we turn up on television and have ourselves an amazing time. It's the 25th day in the month of June. Yeah. I don't know if we'll say counting down here on TV, but let me start my own special countdown. So today is the last Tuesday in the month of June, and I am super excited about it. Not as if I've got something happening in July, but the month of June hasn't really been given. So I'm one of the persons looking forward for it to finally come to an end, and it's finally coming to an end because by Sunday we're going to be wrapping it up. It's indeed a beautiful evening right here in Coast City. How are you doing, my dear viewer? I hope you're having yourself an amazing night. Now, if you are not, there's the time to stay very glued to your screen because we are about to give you a good time. And if you're also having a good night, relax. You're going to have extra of it. My name is Rochelle Ezapata, and I welcome you to tonight's special edition of Inca, brought to you by Afia TV, showing live on DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17. On Friday, something very special is also going to be going down here on Afia TV. Yeah, Friday is going to be Inca Lounge. So if you know the artist that sang Mwaba, Abumu Mwaba, I can't really get it. Sorry, I'm not a good musician. That's Rough Coin. So Rough Coin is going to be pulling through here on Afia TV come Friday by 8 p.m. So go mark your calendar because on Friday we are going to be having an amazing moment right here on Afia TV. We're going to go on a short break. When we come back, I'm going to be unveiling who my guest is on Inca tonight, and then every other thing will definitely fall in perfect place. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back to Inca. Yes, of course, it's a great night because I am having myself a great guest on the show tonight. My name is Rochelle, and this is Inca, where art is fully expressed without any fear or favor, where you get to meet your creative, meet those favorite persons, those persons that you adore so much. I've got someone that's a good number of you that are in Enugu. You people know him because he's very active on Facebook. He's always there giving people daily information and then doing some sort of subtle dragging here and there, just dropping one or two violins. So I've got him right here in the studio, and he is also a special breed of a serial entrepreneur and, of course, a media personality. Now, this person I am talking about is no other than the one and only Kelvin Onovo. Hi, Kelvin.
Hi, Rachel.
The way you're staring at me like, what's this girl saying? Is she about to bust my bubbles or what? Does she want to expose my little secrets? Is there anything you're scared of?
Not really. Not really.
Not really?
Yeah.
So why did you give me that look? That look of, what's she up to?
I was kind of waiting for the kind of question that you're going to throw at me.
Oh.
You are looking for an opportunity to,
don't worry, you've never offended me, so
okay.
I hold nothing against you. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
We're friends. We're cool.
Okay.
So how are you doing?
I'm very well.
You look dapper. You look amazing. I love the black outfit and how you paired it with this cap.
Thank you.
Is this how you always look when you go out for events?
Occasionally.
Occasionally.
Yes.
Then the other times you look like what?
The normal Enugu guy.
How does normal Enugu guy look?
Blue jean and probably black top.
Are you serious?
Scarf, yeah.
I'm just getting to hear about this. I never knew that the normal Enugu guy, normal Enugu guy has a certain way he dresses. I'm just hearing this for the very first time.
There is no certain way an Enugu guy dresses. Just that you have to flow with how you perceive the day to look like.
Okay.
Do you understand? So it's not like the Abada thing,
yeah,
or the Isiago thing. Yeah, we put on Isiago occasionally in Enugu here, so that's it.
Anyways, it's good to have you on Inca tonight.
Thank you.
And I was thinking that right now you're going to be in Lagos for Chivido 2024.
I'm there in the spirit.
You're there in the spirit.
Yes,
we are both there in the spirit. Because I saw your updates, like you were just following the events back to back and dropping things. How are you doing generally?
I'm very well, very well. Big shout out to my wife, aka Sugar Mommy, and my two lovely daughters,
Wow.
Uena and Oledo. I know they're watching me right now. So that is on TV.
Yeah,
right
that
now.
is on TV.
So shout out to my family. I love you. Yeah.
And they love you too.
Yeah, thank
I'm
you.
certain
Thank
for
you.
you to be this happy.
Thank you.
it
Thank
takes
you.
someone that is happy at home to appear this happy
Yeah,
also on
yeah.
television.
Thank
Okay,
you.
let's start the conversation with talking about your
Okay.
personal life. You already hinted about family, having family. So let's start with the early stage of life. Schools attended, where you grew up, and then how you found yourself. No, before we get to that, where you grew up and your family currently, because right now you have your own personal family.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's begin with that.
Okay. Well, I grew up in Enugu. I was born in Enugu here. I grew up in Enugu here. My business is here. I got married here. So my early stage, I grew up in a place called Ebona, Topland. That was where I was born.
That is around Abani,
Albany
Gariki.
Road,
Okay.
Yes. There's a part called Ebona Topland. It's a bit popular there. So that's where I grew up. So
You belong. I'm so sorry, but that sounds like one of those streets or trenches.
yeah. You could call it street. Yeah, it's one of the most hottest area in Enugu that time.
That time.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Before Ubiago, Ababa and stuff.
Oh,
Topland
we
was
had
very
Topland
hot.
before Obiago and Ababa.
Yes.
But it's not even showing in you, like someone that grew up there.
Well, it mustn't show of me because everybody has their own different life they live.
Okay.
So you don't have to show. I mustn't show that I'm from the street.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's it. So nothing much. I schooled in the same area, Amide Secondary School. Then from there, I went to Esut. Then after Esut, I started working. After working for a while, I left the job I was doing back in 2015. That was when the life of the serial entrepreneur
started. Okay, so
Yeah.
what happened? Why did you leave the job?
We were laid off. Not really that I wanted to leave the job.
What kind of job was that?
It was a banking job.
Banking job.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah. So some of us were laid off. That was 2015. So that is what bettered the serial entrepreneur that you're looking at right now. So it was born out of I looked for a job. I did not see one. So I vowed within myself that I'm not going to work for anybody again. That I'm going to start up my life. No matter how long it's going to take.
Okay.
That I'm going to push and get to where I am today. So then after leaving the job, I started doing laundry and dry cleaning, getting clothes from some of my colleagues Then from there, I think, 2015.
The laundry, you did it with your bare hands. You didn't have any washing machine?
No, that time I did not have because things were a bit rough for me. So after then, I think 2015, 2016, I met my wife 2016. So from there, I opened a barber salon. From there, I got married. That should be 2018. So I thought within myself that as a married man, you need a daily income as a person. So I said, okay, if you see some of my posts where I advocate for keke people in Enugu here.
Yeah.
I think you've seen some.
I've seen a lot of them, yes.
So it was within that period that I thought of that I needed something that I could do that could fetch me money every day to take care of my family. Because I feel that as a man, for you to get up there, you have to diversify in whatever you are doing. You don't have to do one thing. You have to do several things so that by the time you get up there, where the likes of Dangote and whatever is, you can now stick to one thing. So I needed something that I could do. So the serial entrepreneur was born out of me doing lots of things that are legit.
Okay.
So when people call me the serial entrepreneur, it's just that guy that does a lot of things that are legit. Emphasis on legit to make a living.
Why are you stressing that legit?
No, you have to emphasize on it so that people don't say, okay, you said you do a lot of things to make money. So
okay, yeah, I get that misconception.
Yeah,
okay.
So emphasis on legit. Whatever I lay my hands on that are legit. So I do it to make a living.
Wow. Telling the story now, it sounds very easy and simple in the ears,
It's not easy.
but I'm sure it wasn't this easy.
It
So
was
how
never
were you able, to start the laundry business? Were you saving while in the banking sector, or you had someone that helped you start it up? How rough was that starting up stage?
it was very rough because convincing someone to give you their clothes to wash when they've not seen something you've done was very hard. I had some few cash with me. I had my iron at home. Then it was very, very rough.
Okay.
Do you understand? So I was basically going to banks, my church where I worship. I was telling my friends that, see, this is what I do. You say I don't have any job anymore, so you have to help me
Okay.
so that I could make a living.
Okay.
Give me your clothes, let me work. Sometimes, most of them, I do it for free. It wasn't easy. I could remember vividly how I would pack suits to Winners Chapel that time. I will be packing up to 15 suits with the sweat and everything. Not I wasn't driving. I would trek from where I was staying with those suits.
Were you staying in Topland then?
No,
Were
no,
you
no,
staying
no,
in
no, no.
Okay.
I've left Topland there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm staying that then. I was staying somewhere in a presidential road, Walkity.
Okay.
I think you are familiar with that place.
Yeah, I know
That was
that
where I
place
was staying.
here.
So it wasn't that far to Winner. So, but someone with lots of suits. So you can imagine that.
About 15 of them.
More than 15. Can you imagine that?
And you take it there.
Yeah.
You were collecting both the sun, the insults, the the rejection.
Everything. For you to survive, you have to swallow a lot of things for you to survive. So if people insult you, you're after the money, not the insult. So I wasn't even particular about the insult that people might be throwing at you. What I was after was how to make a living. I needed to survive.
What course did you study in school?
Public administration.
Public admin. Oh, okay. Because I'm trying to understand how you were able to deal with all those things.
Okay.
So you said you ventured into laundry, and then from there you moved to having a barbing salon, and you started expanding. So how were you able to identify these business opportunities? It's not just about you saying I want to be a business person. Can you identify where it's profitable, lucrative, like somewhere that that if you go into, you're going to excel in this? And how were you able to identify and evaluate these business opportunities?
My evaluation was from how am I going to put it now? Was from looking at what people do. Okay, let me use for instance now. I found out that that period I was doing laundry and barbing salon. I started the laundry, and I noticed that when some customers comes to my shop to pick up their clothes, I noticed both of them were asking me, please, where can I get a barbing salon here? So I thought within myself, I could actually use one stone and key two birds. Why not me add a barbing salon here? So that when somebody comes and see that they are cutting someone's hair, the person could say, okay, let me sit down and
just have a haircut
instead of me going to my usual place. Do you understand?
So you just use one stone to kill 10 birds.
Yeah. Yeah. So most of the times, how people see businesses is you have to find a need.
Okay.
Before you make money in business, you have to solve a need.
Yeah, there must be a problem that you want to solve.
Yes, there must be a problem that you are solving. So without you solving that problem, you're not going to make money. So you have to find the problem. Just like when I started the keke business, I noticed that people were scared of giving their keke out to people to ride. When people want to invest in keke, they'll be like, nah, I don't know how this driver, that I'm tired of, I don't want to have issues with driver vomiting money weekly because I am into it already. I know the ethics of the business. I've been into it for over 2 years. That was after I was doing that laundry and barbing salon. So I was solving a need. I started the business so that to help people that wants to invest in that business feel secure. You don't even need to know your drivers. I am just the middleman between you and your driver.
Oh, wow. So, okay. how do you do that? Like, do you have an app? Because I always see you come up with posts about keke. And at some point, I was like, it's not even better for the governor to just give this person either the keke riders ambassador or spokesperson. Because people would say 1 billion things about keke riders, and you come out with facts and points and be like, no,
Yeah.
no, no. I think it's people that are not getting it right. Like there is something people are doing wrongly. So
Yeah.
how do you go about running that business without any problem here in Enugu?
There is no business that doesn't have any problem, but we'll find a way to manage it. It's something that I've been into for over 2 years. So I actually have my own way. Before I give keke to any rider, we sit in my office. I will tell the guy, I know everything about this business. So there is nothing that you are going to do, or you come up with any excuse that you think that I don't know.
Excuses like the brain box factor.
Not even brain boss. Or guy work no day today. I didn't go to work today. In fact, what I made today was 5,000 naira or even 2,000. Whereas I know that once you are out of your house from 7 a.m. in the morning till like 6 p.m., there is nothing that will make you not to go home with at least 10,000. At least
10,000 aside the money you use to purchase fuel, like 10,000
Yes,
as a profit.
Yes, as a profit. Yeah.
Wow, are you serious?
Yeah.
Is that how much these keke riders make?
Not all the time.
Okay.
Not all the time, but there is no how that you're going to come out a day and you hustle that you're supposed to hustle. And you're not going to make that money. It's not possible.
Okay.
Yeah. So they know that I know what they know. Yeah. Yeah, so they are not going.
It's practically impossible for you to come
so
up
you don't
with
have
this
any
lie.
stories that you're going to tell me.
Yeah.
You cannot tell me that the keke that we gave to you, that is brand new, is 40 within 2 months. One of my drivers did that thing just a month after we gave him the keke. So most of the kekes that I give out has tracker. I tracked him down, collected the keke, and seized it for a week.
And then that week, what happened that week? He still pay you the money
He will
to pay
have
for that
to
week.
pay for that week that I seized it, and pay for the previous week before I give it back.
Wow,
So he saw that I wasn't. Yes, he saw that I wasn't smiling. He saw that I knew all that he felt I didn't know. So he had to buckle up. The guy is doing very well now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So when it comes to running all these businesses, successfully, how do you do it? What are your secrets? Do you have I know you have business principles. So what are the approach that you take to make sure that this business they are up and running, notwithstanding the challenges? Yeah, that one is bad way, but you come out victoriously in all these things that you venture into. So what's the secret behind it?
Consistency. That is just the thing. Consistency. I've had several businesses that I've started that failed. To survive in business, in anything you are doing, you have to be consistent in it. Even if it's not giving you profit, just keep up showing up every day.
And one day it's going to pay off.
Yes, definitely. The first business that I started crashed. I had issues with it.
Was it the laundry business?
No,
okay.
The laundry business, it crashed actually. Because at some point, my barbers started misbehaving. So, because I am no longer there, I had to close it down. So there was nobody, because if one thing about barbering salon business in this time is this: if you cannot be there, don't even start it. Unless you have intention of leasing the business out by saying, okay, I'm leasing this business to you. Every month you're going to pay me 500,000. If you don't pay me that 500,000 by the ending of the month, I'm coming there to lock the shop.
Okay.
You understand? So,
yeah.
So consistency, keep on showing up every day. That's just my secret. I never give up. That's one thing about me. Anything that I start, even if it's not going well at the beginning, I'll keep on doing it. Because I know that there is no how. There's no how that you will show up every day.
And that thing will not work out.
It's not possible. It's not possible.
Okay.
Hard work, I like most of the times when I tell people on my page, you pray less and work very hard. You pray little and work so hard.
Why do you think so? Why do you think?
Yes, because hard work supersedes every other thing. Yes. Some people prefer to pray and work little. Then how are you going to? It's just like somebody that has something that is doing and the person is not doing it, but every day the person keep on praying. You don't have a job. You don't go out. You are inside your house. Instead of you taking the little job that you're doing, so that someone can see you where you are doing that little job and say, okay, what qualification do you have? Okay, let me hire you. But if you are inside your house praying without doing anything, how is God going to come and help you? That is mostly the problem we have in the pastoral world here. Yes.
Because people would prefer to go to church and sleep in the church rather than devote time to working and trying to, upskill their skills or something.
Yes.
Yeah. Talking about consistency, I know that as a serial entrepreneur, it's practically impossible for you not to have major setback, especially at the early stage. I'm sure there was a time, you had, I'm not trying to be certain, I'm just asking, right? There was a time that you had challenges that you didn't even know where to lay your hands on. I don't know if you've experienced something like that, because if you meet any businessman out there, even Dangote and Otedola, they would tell you like, oh, I once had this major setback. So have you experienced any daunting challenge, all the time since 2015 that you left your banking job and faced business squarely?
Okay, when I started O42 Culture, my seafood business, I ran it with my wife for some months before we asked friends and family for funds to support the business. So in the course of the business, we had one fatal challenge.
What happened?
Which means that I think we call it over huge amount of money. Let me not say the word.
Okay.
So seafood business is that business that it's perishable. And if you don't take care of it very well, why bringing it down from maybe where you are sourcing it? You have issues. So my driver was bringing down goods worth millions of naira, and the vehicle broke down on the road. So before we could get there, goods worth millions of naira spoiled. So I was faced between paying investors and friends. So it took me and my wife 1 year and 6 months clearing off debt.
Did the business close down?
It actually closed down.
Okay.
Do you understand? So that is why most of the times when I tell startup, don't take loan while starting a business. Don't take it. Because you've not tested the business. You don't know what you're actually facing.
But how are they going to go about getting finances to start up the business?
It starts with what you have.
What if the person doesn't have anything? Because some people do not actually have anything.
This is controversial. I know most people are watching me right now. When I say start with what you have, I started that business with, I will be frank with you, we started that business with 50,000. That was the saving me and my wife had back then.
What year was this?
That is 2020, yeah.
2020, 50, during COVID.
During COVID, yeah.
Okay.
We had 50,000. That was what we used to start up that business. And we grew it. And you asked me what was there's this question you asked me about my secret in business. Okay.
Yes.
One of my major secrets in business that time was integrity. I keep on saying it. If you don't have integrity as a businessman, you are bound to fail. I have had people that I've collected money from, just like the investor that I collected the money from. I told them that I am going to pay you back. We are going to pay you back. It will take time. I think I shared this post on Facebook one day. I said, I saw a post from this guy that went to Big Brother where he shared his journey while he was paying back investors the money that he invested in his business that crashed. So I went under the post. That was when I was paying back that money. I went under the post and said that I am tapping from your blessing, that I'm currently going through this challenge you are facing right now. That I'm tapping from this, your blessing that you're already saying that you've overcome. That I'm going to clear my own. And when I'm done clearing that money, that I'm still going to come back again. I'm trying to remember the guy's name. I'm going to come back again and say that I've cleared it.
So did you go back to say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't go back. Okay, I went back to his post because the guy posted his pre-wedding pictures. So I went back to his post and dropped a comment on the post. I'm not sure if he If you
If
actually
you
read
saw
it,
it,
yes.
okay.
But I came to my Facebook wall and made that post on my Facebook so that people can actually see that okay, I have actually overcome this thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're also a media personnel, right? Yeah, you have your Facebook account up and running, all this active with plenty traffic. I love the fact that you do not just only share updates, you get the social media trends. You also use that medium to educate people,
Yeah.
especially when it has to do with business. And from there too, I also see what you do with business coaching and business consultancy.
Yes.
So how are you able, is Facebook also part of the things you do? Like media, is it more of a business for you or passion?
It's passion. I would say it's
Passion.
passion. Yeah. Yeah, it's
Okay.
part time. I do business full time. Then media is part time. Yeah.
Okay. So about business coaching, you're a business coach, a business consultant. How many persons have you been able to coach? How many people have you been
I
able to
think
coach?
5, 6.
About 5 or 6.
Yes.
And they are doing very well for themselves right now.
Well, some of them are doing well. 2 are not doing well. People have this mindset that I want to start a business today. The next 3 months, I'm cashing out. You know the word cash out. So I tell people, I emphasize on it so well. Business takes time. Don't have the mindset of coming to a business today and you start making money.
Yeah.
It's not going to work. You are going to fail at some stage.
Okay.
And your ability to stand up shows maybe you have passion for this business. And if you don't have any passion for whatever you are doing, and you are just all out to get money and live, you are not going to last. But if you have passion for, let's say I have passion for doing business. My father used to call me Jack of all trades. One of the reasons why he called me Jack of all trades is that I'm somehow good at doing lots of things. So that is why I say I am a serial entrepreneur. I do a lot of things at the same time. So Facebook is
Just something you do on the side.
Yes.
Yeah. When you want to cool off, unwind, you go to Facebook and go have your time. Just drop some fire there and then come back. Watch people bite themselves, kill themselves over it. Okay, I'm happy that I'm speaking with someone in Enugu that is a serial entrepreneur, and then you telling me that you do a lot of businesses, you've tried so many things and you've excelled with them, because there's this wide conception out there about Enugu and business. Some persons will tell you that Enugu is not a good environment for doing business. If you want to do business, you should leave Enugu. Try other southeastern states, but not Enugu. As someone that is fully in the business space, is it true? Is there any atom of truth in that speculation?
Widely, people perceive Enugu as a civil servant state. But people still do business on the side. People still make a hell lot of money. Look at Ntachiosa. You know Ntachiosa, right?
Wait, who does? How even just spending a night in Enugu?
Okay, there is nobody that will come into Enugu that doesn't know that young man. So there are businesses that thrives. There are ones that doesn't thrive here. So it's left for the person to, do research and find out some of the businesses that can actually thrive here.
Okay.
More especially when you are into foodstuff business in Enugu, which I'm fully into.
So foodstuff business, it goes very well.
Yes, it goes very well.
It's just for you to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And
transportation
then
business
have
as well.
Transportation business
Yes,
as well.
It goes very well here.
Okay.
Tech is coming up. Tech is coming because Enugu people not really. Tech is coming up. That's all I can say. Tech is coming up. But for business, there are other businesses that I might not have the time to mention here. Businesses like, okay, let me mention one of few. Businesses like trying to remember the name for it again.
Was it? I can help you. Just give me a clue.
You know these people that pack rubber
for recycling business.
Yes. That business is good. People don't know about it.
Just by picking rubbers. Just that.
Yeah.
Do you have somewhere you have to deposit it?
There are people that buy it from those are pokey that picks it on the go. That business is good. Most people in Enugu don't know about it.
Oh, okay. You see? He's already dropping some tips. So if you have pen and paper,
Jot something
just
down.
jot something down because they're all going to become millionaires and billionaires
Yes.
this year. So recycling, number
Yeah.
one. Then food business,
Food
right?
business
Then
too.
you mentioned tech.
Transportation. No, tech
Transportation.
comes last.
Okay, tech
Yes.
comes last, then transportation,
Transportation,
to
yeah.
not minding all the hiccups that come with it, with you
Yeah.
interacting with your driver.
Yeah.
If you're finding it difficult, don't worry. Calvin is here to help you. You know,
Yeah.
someone that's been doing this for 2 years. He's the only person that knows how, he handles
Yes.
these keke
Yes.
riders, the
Yes.
transporters, to
Yes.
make sure that everything goes smoothly well.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for throwing, light on your personality and everything you do.
Okay.
One just following you on Facebook be like, okay, this guy today he come talk about business, and then tomorrow you just come with some buzzwords like, where exactly do you stand? Am I going to follow him? It's indeed an honor to have you here,
Thank you
to
very
have
much.
this
Thank you very much.
awesome
Thank
and
you very
wholesome conversation
Thank you
about
very much.
you.
Thank
This is
you.
still Nka. We're not done for today. We're going to go on a short break. When we'll come back, we're going to usher you into the next thing that we've got for you tonight. Stay tuned. You're still watching Nka here on Afia TV, and tonight I am joined by a serial entrepreneur and a media personality in the person of Kelvin Onovo. So many of you are very familiar with this person that I am talking about because if you go to the street of Facebook, at least it's one of the popular names there in the street of Facebook. And also when it comes to the business space here in Enugu, he has paid his dues and he's still paying his dues because it doesn't seem like he's ready to stop anytime soon. Or are you ready to stop anytime soon?
No, never.
No, never.
We're just getting started.
You're just getting started.
Yes.
That's how much you love money. Okay, all right. It's now time for us to bring our not so little surprise here on Inca. That surprise that always comes from place of love. Do you love surprises?
Yeah, I do.
You
Who
do?
Who doesn't love?
Who
surprise?
doesn't love surprises?
I don't think there's nobody that doesn't love
Okay, I see. No, you love money, businessman. No problem. All right. Okay, let's fix our eyes on the screen and see what's going to pop up for the surprise that we've got for Calvin Onovo this evening. Yeah. Okay. Were you a bouncer here? Gigi, what's this? Is that your wife?
That's my wife.
Oh wow, she's so beautiful.
Hey, God.
No. You were still in university, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You've always been a fine man, Sha. Okay.
That is my. When I was in Nollywood, yeah.
Wait.
I didn't tell you that.
You did not. How did you keep that from us tonight?
I think we didn't go to that direction.
I didn't even. Okay, don't worry. After this, you're going to tell me about it. I must hear about it.
Who did this degree?
The person did a great job, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, no wonder. Oh, okay. I can see.
That is the place I was born. Yeah. That
Topland.
Topland I was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a profile picture of
Yes.
Facebook. I know. I know this particular picture very well. Okay.
Still the Nollywood. Yeah.
The Nollywood time.
Yeah.
So tell me, what was it about this Nollywood aspect of you? Or just wait, when we are done with this, we'll get into
You're
it.
surprised.
So
I don't like this picture. I don't
Why?
know. I was looking so malnourished here. I don't know. Look at my eyes now.
Then this one, like you were in the hood.
Yeah,
Doing
you're in the
your
hood.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that was when we were learning how to rap that year.
Oh, you also tried rapping as well.
There's nothing I've not tried my hands on.
Okay, this one.
I'm trying to remember I took this picture. Okay, yeah, where I'm staying in Obiago then. Yeah, this one.
Let's see. Okay. That's it. I hope you enjoyed, the little surprise.
Yeah, it's a surprise. Yeah.
And it actually reminded you of something.
Yeah.
So tell me, what was the Nollywood aspect of you?
I grew up loving how to act.
Okay.
Yeah, it was something that I actually dreamed of doing. So during the time I was entering school, I wanted to read mass comm. In, in Nigeria, the course you want to read is not what they eventually give you.
Mm-hmm.
So I waited for mass comm, it didn't come. So I had to switch for the course that is available.
That
So
was
that at least I can
probably
follow my mates and
okay.
graduate. So I think I started Nollywood actually between 2009.
And that was before you got into the banking job.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Is it 2009 or way back? I think 2009, 2008. Yeah. So I did it for, I think it's just a year or two.
Who made you to run away?
It's personal. I wouldn't
I
want to
know.
say it.
Let's go there now, please.
No, 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 no.
What happened? What happened?
No, 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 no.
Is it the usual story that we see here out
Yeah,
there?
the user show. Yeah,
Oh, are you serious now?
it was really something else. Yeah.
So how many movies were you able to feature in before
I
you
think
left?
three.
3 movies. Can you
Yeah.
remember their names?
I can't, to be honest. Most of them you are just passerby. I have to be honest with you. In Nollywood, you have to do what you are not supposed to do to get up there.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
So I did much I can.
and then the rest.
It didn't work as told myself, guy,
What are you doing
better
here?
find your way.
Leave this place.
Go and hustle. So some of my guys that we were, I could remember Gil. Yeah, Gil is doing very well now. Gil is actually a big boy. I don't know where he is. Gil was the guy that was holding me by the hand then. But Nollywood is very hard. Most of the stories you hear on TV, like the one Kanayo used to say,
Yeah.
it is real. The stories you hear about Nollywood is actually real. So if you don't have the energy to take what is coming,
It's better for you to just take
just
a bath.
leave.
Just leave
Yes.
gently.
Just leave.
And go and face something else.
Just leave
Be
because
very useful with yourself.
that's just the truth. If you can't do it, you're not going to get roles. Nobody. You go for audition,
Mm-hmm.
you will see that you did well in this audition,
But
then
nobody's giving you anything.
you won't even smell the script. You won't even see it. They will tell you, okay, you did very well. Okay, come to this location. You will come there. Before you even come, they've given another person your role.
Yeah.
So they will give you the bare minimum. Passerby. Or most of it. I think the last one I did
Or
was...
servants, the king's servants.
No, they didn't give me the King's Servant. The last one I did was I had a fight with Junior Pope. The
Of
one that...
blessed memory, yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know the usual bar drink now.
Yes.
So,
Mm-hmm.
he took my girlfriend in the set.
Okay.
So that was the last one that we did. And I know how much I fought
For you to get that
to get
role.
that role. That tiny role. I know how much I fought to get it. So after that incident, I told myself, I sat down and told myself, guy, you waste time here that I might eventually make it because most of the people that I was with then, which I don't, I think that was when Nonso Diobi was actually a star at that
Yes,
time.
Nonso
Diobi
Diobi, yeah.
was actually a star at that time with Tonto DK, yes. I could remember.
Mike Israel as well. They were there that
Yes.
time, yeah.
And Ken Eriks was actually coming up because I wasn't seeing him much then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So most of them are doing very well now. So
Wow.
I had to.
There's nothing you've not actually tried in this
That's why the serial entrepreneur was.
serial entrepreneur.
Yeah.
This one no be beans like
Moi.
no be boy. Okay, we're going to go on another short break. When we'll come back, it's going to be games time. But make sure you do not move a muscle wherever you are right now. Welcome back to Nka. We sincerely apologize for that break in transmission. Now let's get back to playing our games, our rating game. So Kelvin, are you ready right now?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll
Yeah.
have the Southeastern governors rate them from best to worst.
Pitamba, Alex Oti,
Peter, but what tag is he taking?
best.
Best. Okay.
Yeah. Alex Oti.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing it in descending order.
Okay.
Alex Oti, Hope Uzodima,
Okay.
then Governor Soludo and Wifo of Ebonyi State.
What tag is Winfrey taking?
I won't say he's worse because I haven't really been there,
Okay.
but I think I've not seen much thing he have
Done.
done that the media are showing out there. Yeah, but for the ones I've seen from Pitamba, Alex Oti, you know that they are They are doing very well.
Okay, so let's quickly play this very short game. So it's called this or that, and your response have to come in very, very fast. If you waste any time, you're going to see what's in front of you, and I'm sure you wouldn't want to do that. Okay, so let's go. So best place to live in the East, in Owerri.
That.
Yeah, this or that. Now, if I give you two options, then you pick one,
Okay.
and it should come in as prompt as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, do you understand right now? Okay, so let's go. Best place to live in the East, Enugu or Owerri?
Anyway.
You're wasting time. Igusi Onubo.
Onubo.
Abacha pizza.
Pizza.
Sweet or traditional?
Traditional.
Go and sit down. I quote you. The way you gulped it, like
What is
you thought it was juice. I'm so sorry.
Okay, let's continue.
Okay, let's try this one more time. Chicken or goat's meat?
Goat meat.
Egusi obono,
Egusi.
fufu amala,
Amala.
moi moi akara,
Akara.
popo for buns,
Buns.
fried rice or jollof rice,
Jollof
as
rice.
soon unkomi.
Unkomi.
Wow, I enjoy this.
Thank you.
You're really a smart person. Thank you very much, Kelvin Onovo, for coming through and Inca tonight and bringing awesomeness and looking dapper as well. I have to commend your look once more.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was nice having this conversation with
Thank
you.
you very
Hopefully, we get to do this some other time.
Yes, sure. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And this we're going to be wrapping it up on tonight's edition of Inca. Especially thank you to you two for joining us here on the show. Do not forget that Inca comes your way every weeknight by 8 p.m. here on Afia TV. We are done with today's edition. Tomorrow is going to be another day, and tomorrow we are going to be definitely doing what we know how to do best. On Friday is going to be Inca Lounge. That's what we do every last Friday of the month, of every month here. And this month, in the spirit of telling the beautiful story of Aba, Abia State, we are going to be having a rough coin. Yes. So rough coin is going to be giving us a premium entertainment for straight 1 good hour. So make sure that you go set your alarm so you do not miss out of this big thing that's coming your way on Friday. Good night and enjoy yourself. My name is Rochelle Esapata.